because our kids are not supposed to go before we do. That's not the way the world's supposed to work. But we live in a broken world. And life is not as it should be many, many times. So that has been very, very big for me.
The words of a mother mourning the loss of her son. Tristan Smith was shot to death Thursday morning while working at Rural King in Halls. Authorities say a shoplifter killed the 23-year-old as he tried to stop him from stealing. 10 News reporter Maria Guzman spoke with Smith's mother about the impact he had on so many people. Maria.
Robin, his mom describes Tristan as the glue of the family and a mother's right hand. When two of her other sons died a few years ago, Tristan was her shoulder to lean on.
See, my son has an extremely big heart and impacted a lot of people's lives in a positive way. He was there for people when they needed him.
He was a son, a best friend, and a brother, all in one. His mom remembers him as someone who beat the odds with his journey with autism.
And he loved life. I mean, he was loud and he was larger than life and so funny. He had an amazing sense of humor. He never failed to make us laugh.
In 3 years at Rural King, he did many jobs. She says he played a stabilizing part in the store's operation.
The gun barn, he kind of did everything in the store. He was the go-to for whatever they needed. He started out as cashier, and then he worked in the hardware section, and then most recently in the gun barn.
The last few years have been filled with trials and tribulation. Tristan was Sandy's second oldest and the third that she lost in 4 years. It's her faith that keeps her alive, second by second.
There's no way to put words behind this depth of pain. And I know, without a doubt, without God, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be able to go through day after day. And sometimes it's moment by moment.
Now she holds on tight to this yellow blanket he planned to give her on Christmas Eve.
It wasn't wrapped yet. It was in his closet. He hadn't gotten to it yet, but it was in a plastic bag. I knew he had something for my husband and my youngest son, and they were right there with it. So I'm like, okay, this is mine.
Now Sandy tells me that Christmas was one of Tristan's favorite holidays. The night before he was killed, they watched a Christmas movie together, and that was one of their favorite pastimes during this time. Robin.
Maria, thank you for sharing his story with us.